I'm Amber Whittemore. I'm your Stampin' Up demonstrator. You guys know who I am. And if you don't, I'm from Buffalo, New York, and I live up by Lake Ontario, but I'm used to being by Lake Erie. I'm sorry about my. Hi, Susie. I'm sorry about delaying my learning Thursday, but my dinner ran a little bit late and I just couldn't get home. But I did get it today. Um, I did work earlier this morning, so feel with me if I blumble. So, what I wanted to talk about is the fact that Celebration has less than a month to go. I know, it's sad. So, that beautiful pick one of the 9 bundles if you join, and $125 as your kit for $99 plus free shipping. That's going to be going away. And so is our celebration. It's basically you shop and then you earn free stuff. Who doesn't like that? So one of the things that we are going to be using today, I wanted to show you. It's free with $50 purchase before taxes and shipping. It is Feels Like Home. First, I wasn't too fond of the stamp set. Then I really fell in love with it. And our mini catalog will be here to the end of the year. Hi, Tammy. We'll be here to the end of the year. So if you still want goodies in there, there's still time, but why not buy your stuff and order Celebration? And seeing how we have Celebration and Christmas time is around the corner, did you know that you could buy prepaid paper pumpkin subscriptions for Christmas presents and earn free stuff for you, or even as part of another Christmas present? Just putting that out there. Alrighty then. You need to color with me? I didn't color. I know it's weird. I didn't color. I only stamped. So I want to make sure you guys can see it. I know there might be a glare, but feels like home. And it's got this beautiful old-fashioned door with the bike with the flowers on it, and the beautiful trees and the potted plants. And then it's got a separate potted plant and this, and it's got a sentiment of missing you. I can't thank you enough. Your friendship feels like home to me. I'm always and forever here for you, which is really awesome. Hold on, I got a blink. I don't want the blink there. I want to be able to see my comments. I don't blame you. We usually go through them, Susie. Alright, so what I created was I wanted to show you something simple that we could make with it. It wasn't overly complicated, and it's using basically one color, soft suede. We're using soft suede. The only extra color I really have was the early Espresso soft ribbon. And I'll show you it. Let's see. Early Espresso soft suede ribbon with the brown, so it's really a single tone, monotone color card, which are some of my favorite cards. I love doing monotone. Alright. And then I even have a little inside going on there. Yeah, I messed up a little bit. But I have the little inside because I wanted to use the little stamps too. So hopefully I do better with you guys. Give me a momento. I think I put that where I wasn't supposed to. Hold on. Oh, I need another piece. Alright. So we're going to do our famous soft suede card base, but instead of, it's gonna be 4.5 by 11 scored at 5.5. So it's really the opposite way. It's just a different way of scoring it. Because I wanted it to open like that. It's a personal preference. And this is just part of our standard pack of paper. It would be the neutral pack of DSP colors, and that's in soft suede, and that's 5.5 by 4. And I dropped a piece of paper. A second. And then I went with the very vanilla. So I need a 5.5 or 5.25 by 4. And then I need a 3.25 by 4. And that's in very vanilla. And I'm going to need a little piece of scrap for the sediment. I'm going to be using a blending brush, soft suede, just your basic stuff. Alright, so we're going to start with the main one, which is the real nice big one. Move my stuff out of the way. I'm going to ink it up in soft suede. That's pretty good. I like it. So there's that one. And then I'm going to go to my inside piece. And first I used the little potted plant. And I went in the corner. Like that. And then I have a vine. I'm basically just decorating with some greenery. I'm going down the sides. And then I wanted a couple going on different lengths going here. That's all I want going on there. Hi, Tara. And then I can't thank you enough. And that's what I'm going to do on this little piece of scrap. Yeah. And I got a little smudge mark on there. I'm going to do it on the other side. There we go. Alright. So I'm going to take my blending brush, get some ink on it. I started on a piece of scrap paper, and I wanted to make it like an old photograph. So I'm just kind of going around the corners. Like that. And I'm going to do the same thing for the inside. Inside piece. Like I said, this is a nice simple card. And you can do this in any color, honestly. It's just you would have to change your ribbon. Alright, so we got my pieces. So I'm going to take my card base and I'm going to start with this. Like so. And I'm going to center this piece. I'm also going to take my inside piece and put it on. Don't mean to come off camera. Sorry about that. And I'm going to take my 4 1/4 by 3 1/2 piece of soft suede cardstock. Put some glue on it. I like the color too. And I'm going to center it, but I'm going to arc it because I didn't want it straight. And I'm going to do the opposite. With my stamp one. Hi, Lisa. So it's going to do that little crisscrossy thing. And then I'm going to do my snips. And I'm going to cut it at an angle. Like I said, this is just a scrap. And I'm going to go the opposite angle. I want that in that way. Yeah. Like that. Thank you, Tara. I appreciate you sharing. Now you could probably use regular size dimensionals, but I'm not going to. Well, look at this. Now that I cut it off, it looks both good on both sides, but that's okay. So I'm using the little dimensionals. You don't have to. I'm pretty sure you can use the full size pop dots or dimensionals, and if you don't have the mini ones and it doesn't fit, you cut it too thin, that's okay too, because you can cut them in half. So I'm just going to place that right there. And then I'm going to take my soft suede and do a quick little bow. And I do it on the roll because I tend to save ribbon. Sometimes. I'm going to play with it until I like it. And I'm going to cut this at angles too. But it really is up to you. I like this ribbon because it's suede, so when you tie it, it stays. And then I'm going to take my Stampin' Dots. I'm going to place one on the back of my bow. And I'm going to place it right here. Just a little. And that's it. I don't know if you guys can see it. But it's a simple, it looks complicated, but it really is a simple card. Just using all the stamps that I have and a blending brush. You don't need every stamp in the book to make beautiful cards. You don't need everything. You can create, Stampin' Up has done such an amazing job with their stamps that you can create almost anything and make something beautiful. But there's something for everybody in there. But this is just a simple card. Thanks, Tammy. Nice and simple, and then when you write, you sit there and it'll come out gorgeous. It'll highlight your words if you stay in the non-shaded or blended part. And that's all you need. And I thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry it was such a quick tutorial. It's definitely a simple stamping, but I need it simple today. Tammy, you're gonna love this set. You can make so many pretty things with it. The stamp does all the work for you. All of it. And I really appreciate everybody coming to watch and sharing and everything else. Thank you so much. And I will have the cut dimensions and everything posted in my replay. Thank you all. Have a great night. Bye-bye.